right, let's get it, boys. How we doing today? I'm okay. I was off of work today. Pretty nice. I was off of work every single Monday in July, which I have to say, wonderful experience. Just having a 3-day weekend, 4 weeks in a row. I'm out of PTO though, so I unfortunately have to start doing my job every single day next week. I'm not happy about that one, but I'm hoping I can cut my hours soon. I have another job, or well, I applied to teach like boot camp fitness classes and everything somewhere else. So hopefully I can drop a few hours there in my current gym, work at a different one, and it's like twice the pay. So fingers crossed. Because I don't like getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning every single day. I'll tell you that one for free, dude. Alright, dude. I honestly don't even remember where we left off here. We left off by having the A and B buttons mixed up is what we left off with, apparently. Alright. We made it to Bill, I can tell, because this guy's still here. Are we at Misty time? Oh, we are not at Misty time yet. Hector's at the level cap, which is spicy. So we have Carla the Bellsprout. Yeah. Pretty good Pokemon. Vida the Spearow. I think we want to use her. Sarah the Wigglytuff. Dude, this run was in a rough spot if we got a fucking Wigglytuff. My lord. You know the Butterfree. Butterfree's good. I like Butterfree. Who are you? Yeah, wait, no, I have my boy. Wait, this is the best run. Okay. So, currently we just want to get some XP on Carla and everybody else. So, if Osmond already has Dig, then we definitely fall with the Rocket Grunt. He's also, you know, not there. Who do we have in the bank, though? So we have, oh, come on, Heath. Who is Heath? Heath is a Zubat. I'm not even looking. I can tell from that damn cry, dude. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Where did we get Carla at? Dude, I might have to pull up the VOD and check. Hang on. It's the rough part about the old Pokemon games. You literally can't even tell where you got some of these boys. Alright, let's get it. How we doing? No, mute that one. Wait. Did I say the exact same thing with both streams? My lord. Okay, where did we get... Oh, you weren't here? Hey, how's it going, Jerome? How you doing? Welcome in. We're back on the Nuzlocke grind set. I'm currently okay. I had to pull up the old VOD from the last stream because I literally couldn't remember which route I got this Bellsprout on. I am okay. I was off of work today, and always enjoy having a 3-day weekend. Fortunately, I might have off work tomorrow. I gotta wait for my coworker to get back to me. I got all my PTO like last month and they gave me like 80 hours. So I've just been burning that as much as possible. If anybody wants to take one of my shifts at work, I'm like, nah, take that. I ain't coming in today. It's fine. Alright. Carla will probably be okay here. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think I've gone to Vermilion City yet based on what I just looked in the VOD, so kind of okay. If we need more XP, we can just do that. But we might low-key be okay. Okay, this Pokemon, a little better than Oddish. I'll give it up. A little stronger than Oddish. Good lord. I mean, Oddish was like good, but Oddish was a very slow and steady wins the race type of Pokemon. This dude be coming out here just guns blazing. Never mind, it's the worst Pokemon in the game. There's no damage. I can't risk getting tackled again. That would be suboptimal. Nito's fine here. Dude, I saw a Fantastic Four movie over the weekend. I don't know if I talked about this yesterday. Good movie. It I don't remember how long it was, but it didn't feel like overly long. I have a big problem with movies in the past decade, I feel like, where they literally feel like they're 400 hours long anymore, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, I think it just came out on a Saturday. Wait, we got sleep powder already? Holy hell. Get rid of... When am I going to use Harden realistically? It's not bad. I've fallen off the Marvel movies for a long time. I started playing Marvel Rivals though, back when that came out in December. So slowly getting back into Marvel and everything, but I haven't seen any of the MCU in God knows how long. I think the last movie I saw when it came out was Guardians of the Galaxy. That might have been 2013. It's just nice because they've tried to do so many Fantastic Four movies over the years, and they've all been so insanely bad that it's actually depressing. Just genuinely some of the worst movies you'll ever see. Alright. That guy has a Goldeen with Peck, which I don't like. I'll come back. I'm gonna go ahead towards Vermilion City and fight some of the trainers down that way first. But I also have to be careful down there. Oh, you know what? There's a little trick we can do. A little trick I learned during the red run where you hop in here, talk to this boy. And for some reason, the text boxes are instantaneous now. You talk to the bike shop guy in Gen 1, and then boom, instant text boxes. Couldn't tell you why that happens. Little speed run tech, you know? Little funny little issue. Dude, I like the Pokemon Blue color palette so much better than the Pokemon Red one. The red one just looks so alien to me. I guess it's because I probably grew up playing this one, right? That one makes more sense to me. Right. We can't get an encounter in this grass. That's where we found Bellsprout before. But we can go through here. We'll just come back for Misty. When we did the red version run, Oddish was at level 20 when we fought Misty, and that was super, super free, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing for Bellsprout. Which we can get somebody here. Do we even have an encounter here, actually? Can we get somebody here? All our stuff's kind of in use. I just fight these people. What days do you stream? So my goal is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, work kind of limits that a little bit. So more of a case-by-case basis. And also sometimes when I get done work, I have too much stuff to do and I can't make 2 o'clock and it'll be 3 o'clock. Something like that. That's the plan, at least. There's a level 16 Weedle. Dude, I'm not a fan of this back sprite. I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't like how Bellsprout the lips are looking right here. It's a little strange. I don't know about that one there, Chief. Time zones are insanely different, probably. It's kind of late. European, I'm assuming? That makes sense. Yeah, I work, so my work schedule is like 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I kind of have to stream at like the weird time slot I have. Most people, they'll stream like prime time and everything like that, but I have to go to bed so damn early for work that like I'm on like the most crazy like sleep schedule ever. It's very, very suboptimal, but and it puts me in like almost European hours. Almost. Like I'm more like I got the perfect like timing for like people on a boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. That's why I got the perfect stream hours for. Do I have antidotes? Because I could get poisoned here and just be ruined. Remember when I said I could just get poisoned here and my life is over? I can't believe I'm getting outsped, but I probably got string shot. I can't even say that. I can't put it all on Vida, dude. Furo is what, 22? That sounds right. Feels correct. These have antidotes. I still got some, interesting. I actually have my rare candies, still haven't used them. I'll probably try to save those as long as humanly possible. Save them for like endgame, you know what I mean? One of these guys has a Squirtle, which I'm kind of down with that scrap. And we lead Nino, get a growth off first though. I knew that was a Squirtle guy. I knew one of these people had it. What were they smoking giving this Pokemon a 20 base power water attack? Like, Bubble is just so genuinely bad that I don't understand what they were thinking. It's honestly just depressing. Because even if it's super effective, it does about as much damage as like Charmander's Ember is going to be doing. Oh, he's so beefy. I'm getting big. Really get moves probably. Yeah, it's the funny thing though, because Charmander's Ember is 40 base power, Squirtle's Bubble is 20 base power, and then Bulbasaur's Vine Whip comes like 5 levels later than those, and it's only like 35. Like Charmander's winning the early game moves war. Is growth 1 stage or 2 stages? I think it's only 1. I didn't even pay attention. I wish I could like... I wish you could actually read what the moves do in Gen 1 without like an external source. You just gotta go off of vibes, I feel like. But you know, I'm down with some vibes, but like, come on now. There is a guy on this route with a level 20 Butterfree. I'm not fighting that guy. That dude nearly wiped my entire team in the red run. Like, that was sketchy. I think it killed 2 of my Pokemon in red version. Like, everybody was getting destroyed. It was awful. Literally the strongest trainer I've ever seen in my life. Good lord, the confusion animation is tough. Pikachu. We're bug poison, right? We're bug flying. Okay. This is why blue version's the best version, by the way. It's got my favorite little boy in there. Even though he has a, not the best back sprite, but, it's fine. Sandshrew is kind of goated in a blue version because he learns Slash at level 17 and it's an auto crit. Can't get wrong with that one. Dude, so I need to do like a deep dive into my gym because my gym that I work at, we have our own protein powder. And like, I'm really questioning where it comes from because I get it for mad cheap there. It was on sale. I stacked a couple of discounts. May have double dipped on a couple of discounts that I shouldn't have, perhaps. And like, this protein powder tastes literally 1-to-1 from what other brands I've had. Like literally exact same macros too, same amount of calories in a scoop, same fat, same protein, same carbs. And I'm like just sitting there thinking, I'm like, do they have like the same like proprietary setup and everything? Like we just like doing this? Am I getting like scammed here? That's all my gym does. They just slap their damn name on the protein and just try to sell it in the gym. They're real goofy though, because when we started getting our own supplements, they tried selling things like, I don't know, greens. They're just general population gym goers, like just normal people. Like, just like, and it was such a weird decision because nobody bought that shit, dude. My gym spent so much money on this garbage. Like, nobody cared. The only thing people bought was pre-workout, which I don't fuck with pre-workout. I'm not a fan of pre-workout personally. Which is crazy because I love me some caffeine. Like, I love coffee. It's just something about pre-workout I'm not a fan of. It's not like it's the beta-alanine that like makes you itchy and everything that bothers me. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't hit the same, I feel like. I feel like I don't have a... Can I wrap him to death? I think it might be wrap time. He doesn't have a flying move. Well, does he have wing attack is the question. I don't know. I know who can deal with this though. Never mind. Bro, it's 1 sand attack, 2 sand attacks. I feel like Sandshrew should be immune to sand attack. It's in his name. Dude, Slash is such an insane move with that damage. Good lord. A Pokemon can't be bad if it has Slash, I'm sorry. It's just not how it works. Another Pidgey. I don't understand why Gust is normal type in this game. It feels like such a bizarre choice on their part. I'm leveling everybody except the guy I actually want to level right now. Like Carla can come in. He doesn't have wing attack yet. Alright, don't do that, dude. Ow! At least we have the best move in the game. Everything about Gen 1 was kind of strange. Yeah, I kind of like it about that, though. It makes it really unique. That's why I feel like it's, like, wrong, almost, to, like, jumble Kanto into, like, one thing and talk about, like, Gen 3 and Gen 1 at the same time. Because Gen 1 has so many little funny little quirks that really make it a different gameplay experience. Like, if I play Gen 3, I'm not using Wrap on my Bellsprout, that's for sure. But you can't attack when you're being wrapped, so Wrap becomes amazing in Gen 1. That, and like a lot of the glitches too, like, Gen 1 is a glitchy mess, obviously. I feel like most of the glitches really don't, like, impact the game, though. Like, they're not really gonna, like, hamper your gameplay experience. The only ones that will are gonna be, like, freeze being permanent, and the 1 in 256%, like, miss bug. That one kind of sucks. I literally lost a Pokemon in my red Nuzlocke because it missed a 100% accurate move. Thanks to that glitch. Dog, I could have got a Meowth on this route. I didn't even know he was in here. Persian's actually good in Gen 1 too. Yeah, a lot of the bugs, like the badge boost glitch is really fun. That's a fun one to abuse. Slash and like Razor Leaf being guaranteed critical, basically. Also a fun bug. I can't think of any other bugs that are wrapping up. There's other like weird edge case ones. Like there's a bug where if you're paralyzed and then use agility, it'll cancel out the speed drop from agility from paralyzed and you'll still be super fast. Which I thought I would never run into, but that actually did happen when we were fighting Blue in the red version run. That was crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot the other bug that sucks. The critical hits ignoring your stat boost bug. That one is pretty ass, I'm not gonna lie to you. Can't say I'm a fan of that one. R.I.P. Roy the Charizard, who swords danced 3 times and then crit a Hyper Beam and didn't kill the guy because of it. Gen 1 Hyper Beam is probably my favorite thing though. Like that animation goes so crazy. I love that you don't have to recharge when you kill people in it too, which I still don't know if like that's a feature or like a bug. Like I could not tell you. It feels like a bug. But it's also Gen 1. If you told me, like, I would just... I feel like you gotta have like 2 little folders, dude. You gotta have that, like the bug folder and then the quirk folder. You gotta just go through all the funny little things of Gen 1 and just file them away. I didn't check for any items in there, by the way. I'm gonna be real. I've given up hope. Alright, not fighting that guy ever. He's horrifying. We're probably gonna need Hector to fight the Eradicate that dude has. Or Osmond can actually handle it, maybe. Huh, you want to talk to... I don't know about that one, bro. This is the worst matchup in history of matchups. Do I eat a peck here? I like Sarah again. Sarah is a big girl. Alright, that's not bad for a crit. Let me hit that sing. We're gonna hit them sing spams. This is the best Pokemon in the game. I don't know what else to say, dude. Literally the GOAT. Already with the wake up? Good lord. Almost a one shot. Growl actually sucks so bad here. Oh, that blows. Oswin is our highest defense guy here, so it might be okay. Level 16 Eradicate is very scary though. Especially the Tail Whip is scary. Don't do the Hyper Fangs. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, if we would have died. Well, I don't think we would have died on a crit actually. The thing with the crit was it would have ignored the Tail Whip. So that might have been okay. Gotta go Hector here. This guy's a monster, dude. I can't believe they make you fight a level 6. Well, they don't make you. You can skip it. A level 16 Eradicate on a trainer in Mount Moon is truly insane. Honestly. I don't know what they were cooking with that, dude. I like how I came over here to try to train up Carla, but quite literally, nobody, no use out of her. I could have caught that Meowth now I'm thinking about it. I actually goofed. I like forgot, like, that I didn't have a Pokemon that route. Shit. I missed out on an encounter due to stupidity. Heath can stay. We're not using Golbat ever, but it's fine. Don't need the old rod. We're not going to use Gyarados. I don't think the old rod can get you anybody else either. That's for Ducks. We're not getting Ducks. We used Ducks back in red version, so he's off the table. Oh, yeah, you've collected all this stuff. Let me tell you about your cute, special, wonderful, amazing Rapidash. Damn brony, my god. Most sane Rapidash fan. Use Seal. Get that guy a glass of water or something, man. Like, he's gotta be thirsty. Alright, we can go on to the SSN right now if we want to. I'm not going to go into Diglett Cave. We can get a Diglett. I'm afraid, though. Because, you can fight a level 31 damn Dugtrio, and, it's a little scary to me. Don't want to really risk that one. Alright, we'll put Nino in the lead and grab our encounter for here. Can we get, I think we can get, like... Yo, Drowsy's actually kind of good, honestly. We're bug flying, so we're fine. We're not poison. Don't do that. Your name is Drowsy, bro. You should be sleeping. Come on, man. Please. Hitting 3 of these in a row is unbelievable, by the way. Oh, no way I have a single Pokeball. You're joking. I gotta lower. I gotta, like, try hard this. Dude. No way I did that, bro. Keep chipping him down, it's fine. I might go for the paralysis, honestly. At least that's, like, permanent. Little more. If I don't catch this guy, I'm gonna be so sad. Gen 1 Hypno is unironically good. Come on. Okay. One Pokeball and a dream is all we need, dude. I gotta look up names for Fire Emblem 7 characters now, though. Let's see a naming convention we're going with. We can't... Dude, what's all these ads? Holy shit. We'll go with... Wallace. I think it's not a Wallace. It looks like a Wallace to me. So random on Fire Emblem. I like Fire Emblem. Really it. Fire Emblem is probably my favorite video game series. Well, Pokemon and Fire Emblem, it's more of like a 1A, 1B type thing. They're both my favorite. Hard to say. So it's a strategy RPG, and depending on which one you play, like they lean more towards like, some of them swing more towards strategy, some more swing towards RPG. Like, I know if you really like RPGs and everything, Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Switch is like the big one that was really, really like big with the RPG crowd. I do like that game quite a bit, and it also pretty solid story in that game too. Yeah, it's like, it also has permadeath, but the newer games, you can like turn that off if like that's not your vibe. So like, it's not too bad. I love it. I've played every single game in the series, like the completion, even like the Japanese ones. I highly recommend like Three Houses on the Switch though as a starting place. Or I think they have Path of Radiance on the, what do you call it? Like the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online thing, and I think they have some of the Game Boy Advance ones on the Game Boy Advance Nintendo Switch Online like thing. If you want to check those ones out instead of committing some cash, you know what I mean? Those ones they have, like Sacred Stones on the GBA, also a fantastic starting point, also great RPG mechanics. And Path of Radiance is also a fantastic starting point. Whichever one you go with, you can't go wrong. If you like strategy RPGs though, you should, have you ever played Pokemon Conquest? Because it's literally just Pokemon Fire Emblem. Like, it's the craziest game ever. Oh, this boy gonna have Slash, ain't he? I'm like low-key scared here. Iris, dude, he's so cute. Sandshrew is literally adorable. Bro, woke up already? What do you mean? Oh, Lord, Carla is dead. Oh my god, I knew this was going to happen. I said this too. I knew this was going to happen. I knew how strong this Pokemon is, and I was like, nah, it's fine. That's fine. I didn't want to use Butterfree anyway. Overrated Pokemon. He didn't crit the Slash. That's very, very low % chance. I guess, like, Sandshrew is still pretty slow at this point. He needs a little more sauce before he starts getting the guaranteed crits. Come on, don't do this to me. Let me live. I want to hit myself again. I think we should still be fine. I think Nino and Hector can handle the Starmie. Oh yeah, and we have the Drowsy we can grab too. That guy's kind of crazy. Let's go pick, let's go grab Wallace. Say goodbye to Carlet. Man, I feel like Victory Bell's really good in Gen 1 too. I was actually kind of wanted to use her. That's sad. I guess it's fine though. I did use Vileplume in red version. Mix it up a little, don't use it. I still feel like I should have a grass type though. Well, I don't necessarily need a grass type actually. I kind of feel like Nido fills that role into with the powders. Right. I can't make a funny little box with like dead Pokemon called like the Graveyard and everything because Gen 1's box system is awful. Like genuinely terrible. My favorite quirk with Gen 1's boxes is if a box is full and you catch another Pokemon, you just won't get the Pokemon. Oh, your boxes are full sucks to suck. You can't have it. Great game. Okay, what are we looking at with Wallace? Big special and he's got Pound. That's all we really need, honestly. What happens to the Pokemon? They're gone. They're gone forever. I guess when we release them, I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what actually happens to release. Like, do you just take a Pokemon, like, outside and just, like, put them in the wild? Because I feel like that might have some sort of, like, issues with the local ecosystem. Like, if I'm out here breeding 5,000 like, Pokemon to try to get one with good IVs, and I just go outside, start dumping, like, Spearows out, and, like, the environment is destroyed, dude. Like, you ever see what some feral cats start doing out there, bro? Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to get Nino to like level 20 something. Or 20 at least, at the minimum. I think it might be best to go on the SSN first. We can go on the SSN early in Gen 1. And you can just leave like whatever the hell you want to. It's really odd because Gen 3, I think it locks you onto the SSN, but there's a bed you can heal at. So I can literally just go in here, fight some trainers, and leave if I want to. I know you have a Growlithe. That's like fine though. I like these dudes always got Growlithes. Gentlemen love having Growlithes. Gentlemen and the police. They love this Pokemon. Ow. Dig in Gen 1 is 100 base power, 100 accuracy, by the way. Exactly the same as Earthquake. So this Sandshrew is a monster right now. It would stab Earthquake functionally. I don't know. I was gonna be so mad if you roared me away, dude. Crazy strategy, honestly. Friends, oh no. Are you gonna have another one, dude? Do I got potions? I don't want to walk back. I'm gonna have to walk back. I should like probably go to this, like do inventory management in some capacity. I'll come back for him. It's fine. You're not a trainer. Are you a trainer? You can't be a trainer. Oh yeah, you're big old Wiggly. How did she get a Wigglytuff? Where did they find the Moonstone? You ever feel like you're about to fight like 80 trainers? Nidoran male. Have the perfect Pokemon for that one. So I don't have Horn Attack, but weak ass crit, not bad. I would throw my Game Boy across the room if that happened to me. A critical confusion into hitting yourself while confused. Holy hell. I could have not a high roll that anymore. Do we want to teach any of these people Body Slam? I don't think we need it for Hector. Maybe. It's more reliable than Mega Punch. I feel like putting on Hector is the best option, because Hector can run Blizzard, Surf, Body Slam. Does he really need anything other than Blizzard and Surf, though? I guess he's got to get to that point. I'm trying to think, who else could we ever, like, add to the team? I want to use Vida. I want to use Wallace. I want to use Oswin, Hector, and Nino. So Sarah is the final slot that we would replace. Rock type, perhaps? I don't think we need that, because like Oswin's a big tanky boy. He could take explosions for us. I think we just need to give it to Hector. I mean, it is kind of the best move in the game. It would have actually been pretty good on Fearow if Fearow could learn it too. Hypno gets amnesia, so like, dude, honestly, I'm gonna hold off. I don't hate the idea of putting on a Hypno later. I kind of like that idea, honestly. I think he learns amnesia, so he's gonna do psychic amnesia, like body slam probably, some other bullcrap. I'm not even gonna risk it. You're coming out of there. I love Gen 1 sleep being like a million turns and the guy not being able to attack when they wake up. Actual crazy person idea from Game Freak. Can you imagine if they went back to Gen 1 sleep mechanics? How stupid would Among Us be? You would like actually be like forced to use Miraidon for electric terrain just not to get put to sleep. Let me run back and heal. I'll stop at the store too and actually buy some potions so I don't have to keep running back and forth like an idiot. No, I'm still M. I forgot my other plan. Never mind. I know who's replacing Sarah on this team. I'm gonna go for Porygon if I can. That's my guy right there. He's my little boy. He's my goat. I guess I give him Thunderbolt. Or he's gonna get destroyed. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to having Porygon on our team. He's such a really, really good Pokemon with no downsides. Dog, I feel like I can't actually use Porygon long term. It's fine. My plan is I'm going to save my money and go to Celadon and just try to buy him outright. He is cheaper in blue version compared to red version, so fingers crossed. I know he sucks, but like, really, when do you ever get to use a Porygon in a Nuzlocke, dude? Let's be real. I'm not going to have any other opportunity than this one. I got like this game to try it. And like what, like Let's Go Pikachu Eevee maybe? Gotta use the little boy. I'm down 6 levels, it scares me. I've already seen what can happen. Dude, like, my one boss, well, hopefully soon to be my boss, but the director for like the studio class programs for my gym, I swear to God, that woman is always on vacation, dude. It is crazy. Every single week, we're like, yo, we got some issues with X, Y, and Z in some of the classrooms. Like, the microphones ain't working for the instructors, or like, there's another issue, or like X, whatever. Every time we email that woman, dude, her thing's kicking back. Like, oh, yeah, I'm on vacation until, like, this. Then she comes back, oh, I'm on vacation until, like, the next day. I had to email her last week about, getting myself into teaching one of the classes. I would like to do that. Like, have some extra hours, like a little more pocket change on the weekends, you know? And that's surprising she got back to me immediately. Yeah, dude, she was out for like a week, came back for like 3 days and was out a week again. And we're like, please do your job. It's fine though. I get the class, it's like, we can survive without her. I think it just like puts a stop to like hiring and everything for a little while, so fingers crossed she's back and actually emails me back about teaching. Because the rate they pay is like, I don't even know if this guy tells you about Snorlax. What did he actually say? All my travels, I'll never see any Pokemon sleep like this one. Something like this. You just got a drawing, bro? But yeah, instructing boot camp classes at my gym is like literally twice the pay. So fingers crossed, we move into that. I finally actually put my personal training certification to good use. Well, paid use, I should say. Probably won't be relying on training friends. I don't have a good answer for this guy. This is the worst Pokemon in the game. Sarah can handle this. Sarah is just a sponge. A sponge for damage. As we press sing and hope to God we live. I know you got real moves. Like, what is this? We live a crit. Finally. I know it's 55% accurate, but like, come on now. He's bug. I think Vida might be okay here. Let me see I'm gonna hit a Leer, then a Fury attack. That sounds like the play for insane people. Vida, come on now. Vida, you're doing like the worst job. Oh my god. I am being griefed. Hey, this is good. The Tail Whip enabled the badge boost glitch for attack. Which I actually think might have got us the kill there, potentially. We take those. I take everything I said back, Vida. Bro, I got like nothing good to deal with you. You got like water gun? Acid? Holy shit, that did 1,000,000 damage. The strongest Pokemon in the game. I actually think Tentacruel is kind of insane. I think it's got like 100 speed and like 100 in special in this game. Ooh, I forgot that's super effective because we're bug. I don't know if I could stay in for another one. You like don't have, well, he did get leered once. Might be okay. Resist acid at least. This thing is a menace. It is a menace to society at large. Oh lord, get me out of here. Gen 1 rap is a mistake. Actor won't get like any experience for this, it's fine. Dude, this is the most cancerous moveset I've ever seen in my life. What is this? Rap and supersonic, bro? Like, you can't let me live? Please, don't crit. Don't do that to Sarah. Come on now. Who haven't I even gone in? Does he have a water attack? He hasn't used one. But like, I'm concerned. Jesus. At least that was a one-shot with the Leer. That was the hardest Pokemon I've ever fought in my life. Like, what the hell was that? Do we think it's got Bubble Beam? I feel like he'll pop. I feel like I can't even realistically risk it. He's gonna peck again, though. I think I have to just to cut Hector's XP. You don't have a water attack. That's crazy, actually. Like, what do you mean? That was like the hardest trainer I've ever fought in my life. I never want to see a Tentacruel again. Can I just dig? I can't dig off the boat. Nah, let Oswin destroy the boat and get me home, dude. It's fine. They got insurance, right? Like, did the Titanic happen in the Pokemon universe is what I want to know. Because they should know then. Like, they should know how to, like, build their... Well, actually, they wouldn't know, because in the anime, the SSN does go down in some crazy-ass Titanic shit. Those episodes were fire, by the way, when I was a kid. Like, watching those, like, 3 episodes with when they, like, the SSN goes down, the Gyarados pops up and shit. Crazy. Like, that was, like, prime entertainment. Dude, it was, like... So... I'll do like about like an hour a day of like steady state cardio at home. I have like a little crappy exercise bike I'll fold out like in front of the TV. For a little while I restarted watching the anime. And like, dude, it still kind of hits, honestly. Like it's like not like very, very like kiddie almost. It's genuinely entertaining. Like the first episode is kind of heat. I was like, Pikachu is an asshole in the first episode. I have this problem though, where like I always watch like 20 episodes or whatever, and then like I'll switch to watching something else instead. And then I'll forget where I left off in Pokemon, and then just have to restart all over again. Which is fine by me, because I do like the early episodes. I especially like watching the one with the Sandshrew. The dude just lifts and he's like jacked and just beats everybody's ass. I'm convinced that guy with the Sandshrew invented EVs canonically. What are we looking at for Hector's XP? 629, that's fine. You're just a guy? You just got your Machoke chilling here? I have not finished the anime. I've only watched like Indigo League as a kid, and then like... I want to say bits and pieces of, No, I watched the Orange Islands one. I watched like a little bit of Johto. I never really watched anything else for the anime other than like bits and pieces of episodes I'd catch here and there. It was still good. I vividly remember this one episode I caught of like, had to have been, I want to say Unova, because it was a Unova Pokemon. But there was like a Tangrowth in the forest that would just run around beating everybody's ass and just like leave a little berry for them afterwards for like when they wake up. And like, it just, for some reason, stuck with me and is like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why. I think about that episode a lot. And I think there's like Joltix in that episode too, which is why it's Unova. But it's funny because I didn't like really care about Tangrowth as a Pokemon, but then an episode comes out, I'm like, you know what? Little guy's got some heat to him. Our Shelter ain't got any ice moves, it's fun. He's just a tackle merchant. Withdraw! What are you, nuts? Ooh, barely got that one. How do you guys have these Pokemon, dude? They don't appear forever. Gen 1 is also... Kanto is funny because I feel like every single Pokemon game, water types are dime a dozen. You ain't got that many options early game in here, bro. Like, you gotta wait quite a while for the old rod, the good rod, and the super rod. It's at least like mid-game. So if I remember right, Staryu is just water type and Starmie is water psychic. So I think we'll have Nino take out the Staryu. Starmie comes in and I'll just probably paralyze it, I think. That feels like the safest option. Oh, sleep's honestly probably better. But I believe in the paralyze hacks. You know what I watched? I watched the first 3 Pokemon movies like last year or so. The first one is still not bad, still pretty good. The Pokemon 2000 still kind of actually rules, like unironically. Really enjoy that one. Probably why. Holy shit, that did 1 trillion damage. Let's go Hector here. Maybe Wallace. It'll be fine. Yeah, Staryu and Starmie are weird, but like Starmie is so insane. I think that guy was like OU for like 5 gens in a row until he just got power crept. That did like 12 damage, so like we're fine. I take him to Pound Town. This Pokemon is ass. It's fine. I'm predicting a wake up right here. From the next turn, I'll be set. I'll take a Supersonic getting turned off. That's not bad. I get a crit. Dude, I really like. I remember the crazy thing is Starmie is like one of the most insane Pokemons. Just truly incredibly strong all the time. I don't understand what's with that one episode of the anime. I think it might be the SSN one actually, where just Starmie gets destroyed by Eradicate. And I'm like, nah, bro. I don't believe that for a second. There's no world where Starmie's getting bodied by Eradicate like that. No shot in hell. I think I might start off with Sarah, actually, try to sing the guy asleep. We still have a few more trainers to fight and everything, but we're getting a little close. Honestly, I might just go fight him right now. The thing is, we really just need Mega Punch to bail us out against Starmie. That isn't an accurate as all hell move, though. Okay, I'm gonna give... Yeah, Hector can take Body Slam. I'm not messing around with the accuracy on Mega Punch for fighting Starmie if I don't have a Grass type. Might as well minimize the risk. Sarah can lead off against... Actually, I gotta fight the one guy first. The guy with the Goldeen, I think. Do that, we'll come back down, finish the SSN. Grab cut. Then the Sandshrew will just destroy Surge. Like, that's free. We don't have to worry about Surge at all. What level do we get Hypno? I feel like he's a level 30 guy. He feels like level 30 vibes. Probably because Hypno looks like a 30-year-old man. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Hypno. He's very, not good vibes, to say the least. Healed. I think this guy literally just has the, Goldeen with Peck. Can you fish in here? Like, can you actually get an encounter? You know, we could get Jinx, in theory. We would just have to pull the Politoed somehow. That one is easier said than done. These are some quality Pokemon turns, dude. Alright, you got me. Alright, I see you. Risking it all. The worst Pokemon in the game. Finally, holy hell. I didn't think she was ever going to do it. It is nice that she is slower because that doesn't count as like her turn for terms of waking up. So this is technically Goldine's first sleeping turn. We'll do the old-fashioned. Please hit a Fury attack this time, Vida. We don't need to be missing again. I'll take that. 4 is fine. So, I do wonder if that was less damage or more, actually. The crits will ignore the Leer, which is annoying. There's also a fun bug with multi-hit moves in Gen 1 where they, if the first hit crits, they all crit. But low-key, I feel like we'd have did more damage without it. No, never mind, I lied. This is just the tankiest Goldeen to ever exist. As that move never hit. Thank you, Badge Boost glitch. Truly the best glitch in the game. Alright. We actually could also Sand Attack Cheese to Starmie too. We have like so many ways of dealing with Starmie, it's not that bad. You'll need a grass type. I know she uses an X item though, I don't remember which it is. Was it X Defend? I kinda hate that it'd be popping items, dude. It's a little dishonorable. Brock has like 5 full heals, which is insane to me. Like, let me just proc a burn on your Pokemon, bro. Like, it's not that deep. They couldn't help a Charmander out with that one? Bro is sponsored by the Pokemart, like it's crazy. Ah, you're a new face. Trainers who wanted to turn pro have the policy about Pokemon. What is your approach when you catch Pokemon? The policy is an all-out offensive with water type, but... Well, I mean, that's not gonna help you catch them if you knock them out, Misty. Like, what are we doing here? This is why your bike got stolen, saying shit like that. I know he ain't got moves. First try with the Sing? Okay. Okay, I see you. I'll go Nino. I'm pretty sure he's not Psychic yet. Yeah, he's still only Mono Water. Confusion's not gonna cut it against Starmie is the thing, though. Because he's Psychic and will resist it. Nice. He's so cool. Oh my god, that animation is bad. I think we just... Yeah, we just go No, not Wallace, it's Hector. I almost got their names mixed up. Good lord. That was it, bro? Let me get that Paralyze off the slam, dude. No procs here? Oh, he gets to crit, though. I got the one... Dog. You can't have me take a tackle crit like that and then give me the 1 in 256 miss. Are you serious? Why? I'm getting RNG'd so hard right now. Bro is critting out of his mind. Oh my god. That was... Thank God Wartortle is a big tanky boy with a big old shell. Because that was a little spicy for a second. EM11. You know... Hear me out. What do we want to use water attacks on? Fire types, which we have so many ways of dealing with, and rock and ground types. You mostly fight the rock guys. I think we give this to Sarah in the meantime so she has an attacking attack. I don't think we actually need it on Hector and he can get by with water gun until we get Surf. Because he's going to be a body slam merchant for quite a while. And once we get to Celadon, he'll have Ice Beam. We're not going to use Sarah very long term, but I like having a dedicated Sing Spammer. So Misty's defeated. That raises the level cap for Surge is 24? I should verify that, but I'm almost positive. RBY gym leaders. Yeah, 24 for Surge, 29 for Erica, then 43 for Koga and Sabrina. Okay. I thought. I'm gonna grab the bike while I'm here, actually. That's at least nice, because we don't have to worry about, like, over-leveling Wartortle. Give me my bike, man. Give me my bike voucher in exchange for a $4 trillion bicycle. I'll even ride the thing. Can Butterfree learn Psychic? I just accidentally muted my entire headset, good lord. I wonder if there is a world where we actually don't use Wallace and use somebody else. The problem is, I feel like Butterfree can't, like, handle other psychic types, so we don't have a good answer for other psychics. Actually, no, we will. I know there's items down here, I just could not tell you where there are. But maybe it's like the other one. Anything? Bro. I like they're gaslighting when they say people drop things down here. Crazy. Genuinely crazy. I still refuse to fight the guy with the Butterfree. Sarah. Sarah. Sarah, please. Oh my god. I am being held hostage. I feel like there's like this like one little tiny square of like white right under Wartortle's jaw, like mouth, and it looks like he just has a giant buck tooth sticking out. It's so goofy looking. I need to sell that one. I don't have a good T-Wave user right now. I think nobody especially fast, I've realized. I think Butterfree... Nah, Fearo's pretty quick, actually. Not, like, quick, though. It only matters against Kadabras and everything, though. Maybe T-Wave Hypno's the play. That's, like, a solid answer against Kadabra and Alakazam, I think. You can resist her attacks and put out a Thunder Wave and slow him down. Let's start with the SSN because we do have the mandatory fight against Rival on there. Which I feel like should be super easy at this point for us, but he's got what? Pidgeotto, Raticate, Abras. I think he might have Kadabra by then, actually. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some XP on our boy. Have I been up here? Do cruise ships actually do this though? Like, do they really just roll up and start throwing parties? Because that's insane to me if they do. I guess that would make sense why people go on cruises. Cruises like low-key sketch me out though. Like, you ever see videos of people like jumping, like falling overboard on a cruise? Like, they just like vanish, dude. Like, there was a video where, like a couple of years ago of a guy who just jumped off like the boat for fun at night and like immediately vanished and never seen ever again. He just disappeared that quickly as soon as he hit the water. Those big ass boats are going fast as shit, actually. Don't do that. Pikachu, that's not gonna help you. No way it did help him. I can't believe it lived. That was a stabbed earthquake, pretty much. I guess Growl is the best move in the game. Never mind. Bro, who are you? It's like not even a real like model. The HM education zone, like everybody's just teaching me about HMs. This has to be a double battle in Gen 3, right? Those two boys lined off like that? I guess Osmond is our guy to level now. He might even evolve, actually. It's really weird to me that they made Whirlwind and Roar not actually work in trainer battles. But then, like, gave Whirlwind to the trainers anyway. Like, actually crazy decision on their part with that one. Come on with the burn. You're killing me here. Would have almost killed him too, despite the burn. Like, I keep, like, getting Hector mixed up, because, like, this little icon does not give Wartortle to me. Does not have Wartortle vibes. That just feels like a little, like, you just, like, plopped a Lapras on the ground or something. Yeah, I think the Bubble Beam thing was a good call. We don't need that thing. Yeah, like, low-key, like, these, like, little pictures affected my opinion of Pokemon as a kid. Like, I liked all the guys with this little dinosaur dude. I like the little bird guy. I like the bug guy. But the water types with this little guy and like the plant dude, like I didn't like the plant. Genuinely, that might be why I like Charmander the best as a kid compared to the other ones. Because he had the cool like dinosaur guy and not the stupid little like seal in the He does look like a weird Kirby. Looks like Kirby doing a split over and over again. Hey, he's dancing. This one's not bad either, but that's like very specific the Pokemon is for. Third rare candy, we take those, we'll hoard them forever and ever. What if I just truck through the burns without caring? Would that be a crazy person strategy? Okay, so slash ignoring, I'm gonna test this. Because I know critical hits ignore, like, stat increases or decreases. Does it also ignore the drop from burn? I think we die to a crit fucking Fang right here. Wait, get me out of here. I didn't even get a chance to test. Hyper Fang is so scary. Such an insane move. That's not who I wanted to see, honestly. Let's see the slash damage. It does not ignore the drop from the burn. Okay. I didn't think it did, but... this should kill the other one, barely survived. Alright, good to know. Gen 1's quirks don't extend to burn. I think I'll probably have to go back, actually. Let me use dig. Everything up here? I think this is just a dead end, right? He's a sword master? That's why he has cut? Wait. I know he was a sword master. Oh, that's a trainer. I just assumed there wasn't trainers in here. We take this? You ain't doing shit, bro. Oh, never mind. I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. My bad, Machop. Machop's ribs are absolutely disgusting, by the way. Just like... actually kind of ruins the design for me. It's vile looking. Not this guy again. Pokemon is such a terror. Does Butterfree ever learn, like... oh, I was gonna say, does Butterfree learn a bug attack, but there are no bug attacks? Or flying attacks, for that matter. I like the idea of supersonic. I didn't know Butterfree even learned that, actually. It was like a little bit of a degenerate set, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, get me out of here. I have to fight every trainer on here, though. That is very important. I need all the money I can get so I can buy Porygon when we get to Celadon. Might have to wait till after Silphco, though, which... not a fan of that. Do I run Bolt Beam on him? Dude, honestly, I might bench the Hypno. It really depends. I think if I had to pick one Pokemon that would really round out the team, it would be a Rhydon. Rhydon would be cool. I also never get to use Rhydon. Like, Rhydon is one of the coolest Pokemon, I feel like. He's like the platonic ideal of a Pokemon. I think I've said that on stream for like 7 different Pokemon by now. I know I've said that about Nidoking and Tyranitar. They're just big, dumb monsters. Like, they're just Pokemon. They're pocket monsters. Like, what else is there to say? They're perfect. Honestly, it is crazy to me that Game Freak keeps trying to make pseudo legendaries after perfecting them with Tyranitar. Rhydon is the first design Pokemon. It's crazy that, like, the first thing they made is, like, the perfect. Like, they just knocked it out of the park right from the jump. That is crazy to me. It is such a good design. I think that's why Rhyperior gets such a bad rap. Because you went from, like, literally the best Pokemon of all time, design-wise, to that. Now, I don't even, like, necessarily dislike Rhyperior. It's just, you had a lot to live up to. I think that can apply to most of the Gen 4 evolutions, though. That was a high bar for them. I don't like what that guy just said to me. Get me out of the Diddy cabin. Yeah, he's like very grounded. Just a big dumb idiot dinosaur with a cool horn. Alright, Wallace is the tankiest boy to ever live now. You do literally negative damage. I think that did more damage to me, like watching that happen. That was the weakest attack in history of mankind. We'll go for another sleep. I will say though, like, getting back in the Pokemon, like in the past year, I don't really buy the whole thing people say that, like, oh, back in my day, the Pokemon designs were much better, like that thing. Like, they still make really sick Pokemon. Like, Corviknight is literally the coolest thing I have ever seen in my life. Like, Corviknight is literally the coolest thing ever. Like, it is significantly cooler than Skarmory, and I love Skarmory. I can't think of anybody specific, and like, Dondozo is sick, like, Veluza is sick. Like, they still make awesome Pokemon. I just like somehow like I just disassociated so hard, like watching my second monitor that has like OBS up, like watching like that feed instead of my main monitor. I don't know why that just like captured my attention so hard. I think the caffeine's got me locked in, dude. Yeah, no, I definitely think the Gen 5 sprites were like the best. But I mean just in terms of like the actual designs of the newer generations of Pokemon, not necessarily the models. Because that's like a common complaint. People are like, oh yeah, the keys are stupid. We had like Magnemite back in the day. It just is weird to me. I will say, like, I know that Scarlet and Violet did a little more with the texture work for the like the models, and like added like textures and some shine to some people. Like, Scizor looks awesome now. Like, Scizor is really, really cool now. He's got like this like metallic sheen to him. Scizzor's another one. Scizor is an insane design. Like, they knocked that one out of the park too. Like, there's just some Pokemon I feel like you look at and they're like, yeah, there's nobody that dislikes this Pokemon. I refuse to believe anybody's gonna be out here like, oh yeah, Scizor is not the coolest thing ever created by humans. You can't say the same about guys like Swalot. and Garbodor. And I like Garbodor, but like, come on now. It's Garbodor. Oswin can finish? Perhaps? Free slash. Thank you, Gen 1 Sleep. Oh, he's so tanky, never mind. It did no damage. Oh yeah, he's burnt. Oh, I ran back, he's fine. He just did no damage. See, the thing about the Gen 5 sprites is I really like the, everybody was in kind of like an action pose and had like good animations to them too. I feel like a lot of like the models now are they're just chilling there, which is like fine, but you gotta look like you're in a fight a little bit, you know what I mean? Now, I don't even think that's just necessarily an issue with the models themselves. It's just like, do something with them. Anything is better than the Sky Battle, like, animations, though. The Sky Battle animations from what I've seen in Gen 6 were awful. And that just ruined all the flying types. Like, Charizard doing that little, like, soar and everything was just not... That was not the look. Put that boy on the ground where he belongs. Same with, like, Electros. That's what really... We were talking about that last stream. That's what really killed Electros. Well, I also really thought was like a huge Pokemon. Like, you ever like look at some of the Pokédex entries and see how like tall some of the Pokemon are? Because like, it's honestly kind of crazy. Charizard being 5'7" is truly insane. The fact that I tower over a Charizard is nuts. Like, I have to like squat down and look Charizard in the eye, dude. I don't like that. I got this perception that all these guys are big. I'm 7 feet. Electros? Is he? He better be. No, I don't want to make Firefox my default browser. Relax. That's not how you spell Electros. How tall is our boy here? Yeah, he's 7 feet. From tip to tail. 177 though. Pretty light. I thought he'd be a little heavier. Pokemon weights are crazy too. Everybody is so light, I feel like. I don't know, it's never what I expect. The one that killed me is Excadrill. Like, I know Excadrill is a mole and moles are tiny, but he is such a teeny tiny little guy. He's like 2 feet tall. He's just like a little baby. He was like the best Pokemon of the game in Gen 5 until everyone figured out about Skull Cloyster. And like, he's just so small. And he's got the little drills. He's like the coolest guy ever. It's crazy. Oh, thank Lord he missed. Thank God I did not get wrapped for 45 minutes yet again. I can't stand being wrapped. I don't want to buy your rap album. I'll wait till after this battle. I need to rinse out my protein shaker I was drinking at the beginning of the stream. Dude, like, have you guys ever drank protein powder and then just not cleaned out the shaker for a while? It is truly the most vile thing you will ever smell in your life. I remember back in college, my college gym, like, you could rent out like lockers over and like rent them like during the summertime and everything. So like me and my friend, we'd work out all the time after class. We finish up for the spring semester, whatever. We come back in fall, hit the gym. My friend, he opens his locker that he hasn't been renting, he hasn't used since back in the spring. He opens the locker and he finds a protein shaker with like a little bit of like protein at the bottom that's just been rotting for like 4 months in the summer heat. And I'm just looking, I'm like, dude, just throw it out. He opens the thing and dude, the gym bro scattered. Everybody, it was just the most vile thing I have ever smelled in my life. Everybody scattered and ran out of that locker room like a bomb went off. It was truly disgusting. So yeah, I need to rinse my little thing out because don't want that to ever happen. Dude, it was. Like, that like gym was crazy though. Like, I don't know what it was. It was a college gym, and I've worked in gyms many years. I know all about them. That college gym is the only place I have ever actually seen like old men butt-ass naked, like just using the hand dryer for its unintended purpose, shall we say. Let's go with that phrasing. And like, I don't know what it was. I don't know why that place. Dude, I saw an old man leg up on the wall, just using the hand dryer on the wall to like dry his nuts. It was crazy. Only at the college gym though. Public gyms, never seen anything that insane. Just the college ones. I could not tell you why. I've been to like grimy bodybuilding gyms. I've been to like decent gyms. Just college ones were that weird. Dude, that's what I want to know. And also like, credit to him to be that limber at like 75 to even be able to do that and assume that position. Good on him for keeping up with his health like that. But like, I didn't want to see that. I was like 19. I wasn't ready for that one. Yeah, I've been to like, I would never see that in like the grungiest bodybuilding gym I've ever gone to. There was one gym I went to for a while. I only went there for like 3 months. It was when I was in between jobs and everything. It was like this really, really sketchy like gym in like not the best neighborhood. I had to like Google it. I couldn't even find the entrance because it was like unmarked. It was like a little door with like a little like tiny plaque, really, really small. Like, yeah, it's up here and whatever. So I go up there. It was cash only, which is weird in this day and age. And the rate was very, very cheap. I'm like, all right, let me pay for a month, whatever. Give the dude like the 40 bucks for the month. And he's like, okay, when you come in, you just got to sign your name on this like physical sign-in sheet. They had literally no technology whatsoever, dude. And like, all of the people that went there were people I've seen that they used to go to other gyms I've worked at that got banned for being just psychos or selling steroids and everything. It was the best of the best in there. And the equipment in that gym was like all this grimy old stuff. It looked like the first models of some of the equipment they made in like the 50s. It was literally the oldest things you could ever find in the world. So like, I'm working out there for a while. I go there for a month. Month 2 rolls around. I'm like, okay, I gotta talk to the guys at the front and be like, hey, I want to like pay for my next month and I keep coming. I didn't. I never said anything. I just kept going every day. Like, yeah, what's up, bro? I'm signing my name on the sheet and going to get my workout in. Month 2 goes by. There was a pothole in the deadlifting area. There was literally a sink, like the ground is destroyed. There was a hole in the ground. There was like a board on top of it and like a mat. And it's like a sign like, oh yeah, watch your step. Because the place is literally falling apart. Probably because they're not collecting the money from the people using the gym. 3rd month rolls around. I still don't pay again. I just keep going in. They never say anything to me, dude. They're like, yo, Joe, what's up? How you doing, bro? I'm like, oh, how we doing, guys? Every single day. I went there for 4 months. Paid one time $40 for to use the gym for 4 months. Worst gym I've ever used in my life, mind you. But crazy deal. If that place gets shut down, like I would not be surprised. They're doing some nefarious things in that place for sure. They had like a wall above the hack squat machine and a couple other machines where that was like, it just said like juiced up or like got juice or something like that. And it was all pictures of like 80s and like 70s and 80s like bikini competitor women, like just like scantily clad and like the most jacked out of their mind mass monster bodybuilder dudes. It was crazy. They had pictures of steroid vials on the walls. Like, it was like a time capsule, dude. It was insane. Sometimes I want to go back there though, just to see like what would happen. Like I wonder if I could go back to that gym where you're working out at. I went there for a little while. That was like a 4-month stint when I was in between jobs. Once I got a new job at a different gym, like they gave me a free gym membership, so I just work out at my job, which sucks to work out at the gym that you work at. That is not a fun experience, because I'll have people come up to me and just like start asking me questions and be like, oh hey, they fixed that sauna yet, or like some shit like that, and I'm like, dog, I am in shorts and like a tank top and like a baseball cap. Like I am not in my work uniform. I am not on the clock. Let me live, please. Low-key, my gym still does suck though. My gym, like, we almost get the good equipment, like almost. But like they never want to spring for like the really, really good stuff. So like for example, there's 2 different types of hack squat machines. The hack squat is like machine is pretty much like, the good one is like the weight will be positioned on your shoulders and you can just kind of go through the motion like that and everything. The crappy one that we got is the weight is like positioned on your hips and you put your little butt in a chair, kind of just like move your hips back. And that machine sucks. It puts like really weird pressure on your lower back. It's not that good for you. And you don't get a really good pump as you would with the other one on your quads, which that's what the machine is designed for. So not a fan of that one in my gym. We do have a second location in my city though for my gym, and that's got the bougie equipment. That's got the nice stuff. That's got like the esoteric things that you would see in like YouTube videos. If they have like a belt squat like set up where like literally like, you put some plates, like there's like a platform you stand on, and then like a clip that comes out of the ground. And then you can put the plates on like the little like lever that's below the thing. You stand on the platform and like clip the little clip to like a belt you're wearing, and you can just do squats like that. Like just move heavy weight and stuff without like actually putting it on your back and just destroying your back. Sick machine. It's so sick. You rarely ever see them at gyms. Like that's the type of thing I would want to have if I had a home gym. But home gyms, I don't know how anyone could afford a good home gym, dude. And maybe it depends on where you live, but like the idea of even having space for a home gym in like my city is crazy. Like there's no way. Even if like you were like loaded, like I just don't know how you would have space in my city for that. Oh yeah, they're so expensive too. And it sucks because like you're gonna be mad limited by space and everything with the home gyms, so like you really got to make good decisions for the things you want, and then you end up missing out on like the really good like specialist equipment. And there's some like really good stuff that's just like for one specific use. Like there's like this one machine I've used one time that's for lateral raises. Like I don't know what the hell it's called, but there's like these like little like, I'm like moving my arms right now as if I have a webcam and like you can see. Really smart one on my part. But it's like you just grab these like 2 little like poles sticking out of the machine and you can do like the little lat raises, and it's insane. It's really good. And like you can't just buy that for a home gym unless you have like a home warehouse on your property and you're actually like a trillionaire. But yeah, don't know about that one. I think the best you could do at a home gym is buy like a power cage and like a bench and some plates. I just do all barbell work. That's probably going to be your best bet for like most stuff you can do with limited space. That still sucks though, because I love me some dumbbell work, you know what I mean? I'm not entirely a barbell guy. There's certain lifts I like with a barbell, there's certain ones I like with dumbbells. Like, if I do flat bench, I like barbell for that. Something about like doing flat dumbbell press, or bench rather, that just like kills my shoulders for some reason. I don't like that. Inclined bench, however, I much prefer dumbbells for that. I couldn't tell you why. It's like the opposite. Barbell on incline just kills my shoulders. So I have to swap. It's really weird. I learned that one during the COVID lockdown when all the gyms were closed. And I did have a spare room in my house at the time. I literally had a crappy little bench and these like adjustable Bowflex like dumbbells. And that literally got me through lockdown. It's the only thing I could do. That taught me some exercises I hate. I had to learn what a Bulgarian split squat was during that era. And I wish I didn't because that's the worst exercise I've ever done in my life. You know what I want to do? I want to take a Pilates class. I feel like if I took a Pilates class, it would kick my ass, dude. You know, the girlies love their Pilates and everything. Women love that shit. I feel like gym bros need to do a little more like yoga and like Pilates and that kind of stuff like that, dude. That's the trick with like not being like 35 and falling apart, honestly. I used to have really, really bad shoulder problems when I was younger. I like dislocated my shoulder a bunch when I was a kid. Just from like various like roughhousing and dumb stuff you do when you're a child. And I like had like shoulder problems till I was like 25. Then I started doing yoga. Like I was stretching regularly and doing yoga like 2 or 3 times a week, depending on my schedule. And like that literally fixed my shoulder. Like to this day, I don't have shoulder problems whatsoever. So highly recommend yoga. 10 out of 10 for me. I try to convince everybody I know to do it. They're like, oh no, I just want to get jacked and like lift. And I'm like, oh, I got injured. My shoulder hurts. It's like, yeah, I wonder why. That's the fun part about fitness though. I feel like there's always something somebody's gonna like fitness wise. You just gotta shop around and try to find the one you like, you know what I mean? And not everybody's going to be able to go in there and just hoist heavy loads. Just throwing around big plates. It's not going to be their vibe all the time. Sometimes you got to just be a cardio guy. Some people are like that. Some people are into the classes, doing some Pilates. Some people are all about the like intramural sports and everything. I feel personally, am I interested in any sports? So I've never been a sports guy. Like I never like did sports. Like, I watch American football, and that's pretty much it, sports-wise. It's funny, because I had, like, no athletic background before I became a gym bro and got into, like, fitness and, like, personal training and everything. I was literally just, like, a obese World of Warcraft and League of Legends player for a very, very long time. Until I was like, let's not do that anymore. And I just got really into the gym and that kind of stuff and lost all that weight. I'll go, what level is that? 18, I can go Wallace here. What about you, Jerome? Do you like any sports? You're European, you gotta be a soccer guy. I'm sorry, a football guy. My bad. You know, actually, I did play soccer as a kid. Basketball type guy. You watch the NBA or the Euro League? Who's your NBA team? I've tried to get into basketball, but my dad is from Philadelphia, and the Sixers would be his team. And he's like, hey, you gotta be a Sixers fan. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't care about that city. And that team is depressing. Oh, you like playing the game? That's fair. I never so I used to I never mind playing basketball back in like gym class in school. I think I got fatigued from basketball though, because it was almost every day everybody's like, we gotta play basketball. And I'm just like, let me play something else, dude. Let me play some like volleyball or something like that. I've always wanted to try tennis, though. I feel like I'd like tennis. That seems like a fun sport. I don't think I'm in the tax bracket to be playing tennis, though. It's like a rich people sport in America, for some reason. I don't know why it's a rich people sport, either. Because there's like such minimal equipment you need. Have you ever played tennis? I know they got like pickleball too, which is like smaller tennis, I want to say. Probably not an accurate description, but they got tennis courts in my city too. I wouldn't mind going down there and trying that out. But like, so much cardio. The one sport I always wanted to play back in the day, though, like, I always wanted to do wrestling in high school. That was the sport I was most interested in. I wasn't allowed to, though, because, I was a little bit of a delinquent in high school. Cut too much class, and they were like, oh, yeah, you have bad attendance, so, like, you can't do sports. I'm like, come on, man. I got good grades, though. He's like, yeah, you're not allowed to do wrestling. I think, like, my school also, the one sport they wanted me to do, like, the coach for lacrosse at my high school was like, you gotta join lacrosse. You'd be great at it. I'm like, sir, my family is poor. Do you think I can afford lacrosse equipment? Like, come on. Lacrosse is, like, the richest of rich people sports. Like, you gotta have money to even get into lacrosse. That was always my problem. I should have just buckled down and been a basketball guy. I'm decently tall. I could play that. Also, very minimal equipment you need. Very cheap to get into that one. 6 foot, that's like basketball height, right? Like, that's tolerable. I couldn't do shit back when I played basketball, though. Like, I couldn't, like... Anytime I was forced to play that sport, like, I was okay at defense. But, like, you asked me to dribble, like, nah, that was not working. Like, if I had to dribble, it was a disaster. God forbid if I had to shoot, dude. Like... I was pretty much like Shaq if he was really, really short. It was not a good time. Yeah, that's the other nice thing about basketball, too. Like, you can just go out and just practice at a hoop. I feel like every other sport, like, you kind of need people in some capacity. Wait. Indeed, I am le chef. The main course is salmon de salade. So salmon exists. Salmon exists in the Pokemon universe. It's real. That means there are real animals. You got oddball in the trash. You mon petit. Like, I guess, okay, so I guess if you play baseball, you can go to a batting cage, but that's still going to cost you money and everything, and it's annoying. Yeah, what is an animal supposed to do, dude? Like, you're just trying to, like, go up the river, and then you get hit with a psychic from, like, a slowpoke. Well, granted, you're probably already up the river by the time you realize this is what's happening. But, like, that just seems like a bad deal, you know what I mean? I'll have Osmond lead the charge here. I think we're in a good position to fight the rival. Yeah, it'll be fine. Screw it. So my other thing is, like, animals have to exist because we have the tiny turtle Pokemon. That would imply turtles exist. Same with, like, what is Caterpie? I don't even have a Caterpie, I can't check. He's a cocoon. He's just a cocoon. Yeah, Butterfree, the butterfly Pokemon. So, like, butterflies exist. Tiny bird, that would imply birds exist. What are you? The mouse? Mice exist? You never see them? That is true. I guess it could be just like scientific classifications, you know what I mean? Not necessarily like the mouse itself exists. Please don't sand attack me 50 times. I'm begging you. Alright, we'll take a quick attack. Don't do that though. I don't know about all that one, Pidgeotto. Slash is such a good... No, it didn't crit! You're joking! He's still too slow. He's not fast enough to get the big crits. Am I afraid here? I'm not afraid. Ow. Now I'm afraid. Big one shot? Wait, this is the best Pokemon in the game. You're gonna have confusion. Wallace resists confusion. He's coming in just to try to hit a hypnosis. Bro, you got teleport? Or you go for a disable? Yeah, it is really nice for dig. I like when the AI is stupid, and then like you're faster. So you go first, use dig, then they miss, and then turn 2, then they use like quick attack and then miss again, and then you hit him with the dig. That's my favorite shit. Bro, I am getting destroyed by this Kadabra right now. Never mind, he's cooked. He is cooked beyond belief. Who do we kill him with? Probably Wallace. No, not Wallace. I'll go Hector. The one turn disable? What are you, crazy? Oh, hell yeah. I love the best move in the game. Thank you for the paralyze. Oh, he's finally got an attack. Thank the Lord. Right, you are so cooked, it's unbelievable. You have no counterplay. Can I powder Ivysaur? I don't think grass is immune to powders yet in Gen 1. Doesn't matter. He's cooked. There was a cut master. I don't have a good guy to learn cut, I feel like. (2017) Just a little more experienced in the tank, honestly. Let me go back and heal one more time before we grab cut, and there should be a few more well, is there actually? What if I just don't go back? I just fight this guy. No, what do you mean connecting the chat? We good? Okay. It didn't like lag out, did it? We good? Yeah, we're fine. I clicked start stream earlier, then I was like, oh wait, I didn't reset my router. I hope the internet doesn't shit out again like it usually does. I actually think we fought everybody, never mind. We're good. Give me cut. I'll rub this man's back. How are you a captain that's seasick, by the way? Like, I feel like this is not... Like, you can't be... This can't be your career path if you get seasick easily. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the play. There had to have been a better career choice, dude. Save the captain for the guy with the iron stomach. Who could be our cut guy? Cut is a waste of a move slot, but realistically, what does Oswin truly need? He has dig and slash and cut Potentially Swords Dance later, but like really, this is honestly fine. Osmond only needs 2 moves. You know what could be annoying? The Voltorbs with Sonic Boom might actually be annoying for him. He should one-shot them, but like 20 damage is 20 damage, dude. Dude, I vividly remember, okay, so when I was a kid, I had red, blue, and yellow versions throughout the years, eventually. I didn't get them all at once. So like one day, I did actually try the Mew, like under the truck thing. Like I started my save in like red version, or like restarted it. Traded over a Pokemon with Cut from Blue, so that you could skip the SS ad and cut down the tree. I came back later with Surf, and tried to use Strength on that one truck that everybody talked about, that big old urban legend. Wasn't true. Obviously, that was not a real thing, that Mew was under the truck. I tried it though as a kid, and it gave me trust issues for the rest of my life. Never believed anything ever again. Except Missing No. I still have beef with Missing No, by the way. I really thought I was slick abusing that bug as a kid, duping all my rare candies and everything. And then I always heard like, oh yeah, you don't abuse Missing No, it could break your game and you'll like bug it out and blah 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 blah. And I was like, nah, it's fine, who cares, dude? I don't give a damn. And then I gave a damn like 20 years later when I found my copy of Pokemon Red. And I was like, oh, let me check my Hall of Fame, you know, go a little nostalgia trip. Who did I beat the game with as a child? Hall of Fame was corrupted, dude. Missing No got me 20 years later. I was like, you can't relive your childhood. Fuck you. Yeah, Mew under the truck was crazy. So I remember like all those rumors were like pre like widespread internet. So like, how did everybody hear that one is what I want to know. Like Mew under the truck, Peekaboo was another rumor that was big. Everyone heard. Like everybody knew about Missing No. There was another rumor that everybody heard too about Marilyn Manson, like the singer or like the artist or whatever. There was like a widespread rumor that everybody heard back in the 90s about he like removed his ribs so he could perform certain acts on himself. And I don't know like how that started or why it became widespread, but everybody knew that one too. Even now, like, you can like Google it and people are, oh yeah, I heard that as a kid. Yeah, dude, that was like a rumor. That Marilyn Manson removed his like bottom rib so he could just like perform acts on himself of a particular nature. And just like I'm telling you, if you Google that right now, you will find people talking about that on like Twitter. Like, yeah, I also heard that in my grade school. I don't know like how that even spread. It's such an insane. Don't use Sonic Boom. Screech is fine. I'll take a Screech. Alright, Sonic Boom then is fine. 23 for Sandslash, I want to say. You would think I would know when my favorite Pokemon evolves, right? That would be logical. I have no idea when he evolves. I don't know when any Pokemon evolves other than like the starters. I just assume it's like 36. It's 22? Let's see. If not, like, 23 is not far off. Okay, it is 22. Good call. Dude, his sprite is so cute for Sandshrew. Like, oh my god. Sandslash is not the best sprite, but he's kind of the GOAT. He's a little faster now, so I'm fingers crossed Slash is a guaranteed critical hit. The critical formula in Gen 1 is based on, like, speed for whatever reason. So any of the moves that have like increased critical chances, basically guaranteed crits, unless you're really slow like Sand Slash. Eventually be guaranteed though. This is like a weirdly high detail, like back sprite. I did put some effort into that one. It's not bad actually. I mean, realistically, I could just go fight him right now. I'm gonna go top off and get my PP back though. Because God knows I'm gonna get like a critical quick attack. Some other crazy stuff is gonna happen, like I'm not risking it. As conservatively as humanly possible. You know what? I have to cut through Rock Tunnel, or not Rock Tunnel. Diglett Cave. So I do need to grab Flash. I know like you can just bump around a Rock Tunnel and get to the end that way. But that feels like kind of the worst viewing experience of all time, so I will be getting Flash. It makes me wonder though, what the hell is everybody else in the Rock Tunnel doing? Like they just didn't bother like bringing Flash themselves. They're just in the pitch black dark. Bro, this puzzle sucks, man. Dude, like I can't imagine speedrunning this game and losing my run to this. Alright, I know it's one of the ones directly next to it. I'm feeling this one. I'm a genius. This is the easiest puzzle ever created. Imagine having trouble with it. This is fine. Like, what is he going to do realistically to us? Level cap, schmevel cap. Dude, the Gen 1 the gym leader theme goes so crazy, by the way. Don't Sonic Boom. Oh. That's fine. It's 20 damage. Honestly, it might be better than a Screech. Do something stupid. I miss when Pikachu was fat. It's so cute. They should have never have given Pikachu Ozempic. Look at his big legs, dude. It's like a little like, it's like a turkey leg. Yeah, Pokemon like always like low-key has like really sick music. I feel like people always talk about like, oh, best music in video games is always like, they'll be talking about Final Fantasies and all that stuff, and like Pokemon doesn't get the rep it deserves. Bro went for the Thunderbolt. What are you, stupid? So why is Raichu like so big? Like he's huge. He's taking up all that space. That was a close one. I didn't think we were gonna survive that one, honestly. He almost had us. Thunderbat cracks up your Pokemon's speed, except it doesn't because Gen 1 is a really good gen and that's a bug. It actually cranks up your defense. The Soul Badge does your speed. Crazy they goofed that one up, honestly. Thanks, bud. Can I dig in here? Just let me dig! Professor Oak needs to mind his own business and stop telling me to stop doing things. Next stream gonna be tomorrow. Some VGC. Are we back on Showdown? We're gonna... I can't dig in the overworld either? Holy shit, this ability sucks. We're gonna start at square one with the team. We're gonna go with the Ho-Oh, the Koraidon, and the Walking Wig team we were talking about yesterday. Try to build out from there and see what we're doing. Since I can actually get those guys pretty, well, relatively easily on cart. Don't know where we're going from that though. I feel like a terrain would be useful. I feel like Rillaboom would be good. But I can't actually get Rillaboom. I don't have Sword and Shield, so out of luck on that one. There, he's off the list. I think the big problem with that team right there, though, is workshopping how we deal with Miraidon. We're gonna have to think about the Miraidon counter with that team. Because I think Miraidon cooks literally all three of those Pokemon. I don't know like what good ground types there are though out in the game these days. There's like I have literally no idea. Yeah, Rillaboom, like if I had access to Rillaboom, like if I had Sword and Shield, that would be my go-to guy, but I can't get him on cart because I don't have that game. Unless he's available in... Is he available? No, he's not available. There's no way. Let me see. Rillaboom. Ah, Bulbapedia, dude. Give me Cerebi. Trade with players with the... Transfer from Pokemon Home or trade with players with the hidden treasure of Area 0. What does that mean? Wait. Thwacky's just in the coastal biome in the Indigo Disc? Wait, what do you mean? You can just find them? Hold up. Am I being gaslit right now? What are we talking about? Hang on a sec. Thwacky, Scarlet, Violet. I feel like I should at least put this on the screen so you can join me in my Googling excursions. There we go. Okay. All right, what do you got for me, Game8? Your legitimate website? Not Thwack. What's the pre-evolution? Grookey? Yeah, Grookey. Most starters? Really? No way. Grookey, Piercing, Grassy. Dude, that's crazy. Grookey will only appear in this location after completing the boost biodiversity support. Okay. So I gotta do the little board quest for him. I can't believe that. Like, Game Freak is really, like, usually super exclusive when it comes to the starters. I can't believe they're giving away, like, the previous gen starter, like, that easily. I'll take that any day, though. Alright, so, yeah. Ho-Oh, Walking Wake, Koraidon, Rillaboom. That's our 4 for there. I don't know where we go from there. Why? So why no Ursaluna and Rillaboom on the same team? What's the do they have like anti-synergy or just similar roles? Let me level up everybody else first. Vida's not too far off from evolving at this point, actually. Like, actually sort of obtainable. Gotta be 20 something. No, I think that team's still... Earthquake, it's weakened in grassy terrain. Oh. I didn't know it does that. All I know about grassy terrain is, like... You heal? Don't know if it does anything else. Well, it does the thing with Earthquake, obviously. I would like to not be put to sleep 400 times. Actually, that'd be really cool. Would that also affect Precipice Blade? Well, Rillaboom's still going to be eating heat crashes in that situation, though, so not the best idea. So I feel like Groudon isn't the guy you gotta worry about, you know? See, I feel like with that team, though, we still have, Callie's still an issue. But, like, Callie's always an issue. Grass moves increase at 50%. Okay. I know, like, Gorilla Boom is really versatile and can do a whole lot. I know you can fill a similar role to, like, what's his face? Incineroar, and he can also just be a big guy just killing dudes. Bulldoze, EQ, and Magnitude. I guess those are, like, literally, like, the in-the-ground moves, I guess you could call them. That makes sense. Bro, come on, Wallace, you're killing me here. Probably need somebody with wide guard to deal with Callie's. I don't know who learns wide guard. We'll have to check on Showdown tomorrow. I know, like, Araquanid does. That's pretty much all I got. There's probably some dumb fighting types that learn it too. Foul play might be pretty good, actually. Might have to use the Nishmon. Probably. I feel like they can't give wildcard to a lot of different people. That'd be like too much. I wonder if Whimsicott might be an angle. They're gonna do Sunny Day Whimsicott with Encore. Like Moonblast. That's look good if there's like a Kyogre or something like that. Just we have to play Weather Wars. I don't know. I just feel like that's like the question like even like good VGC players and like that play the game have to ask themselves, what the fuck do I do about Calyrex? What do you do when a guy has like 400 million speed and then a billion of this and a billion of that? And just special attack Moxie on an AoE? That was way too much damage. Don't do that again. Actually, I would really prefer that to not happen again. Watermane? Because if we have Sun from Koraidon, that activates Booster Energy. Not Booster Energy. The ability they got. And if we have enough speed, you should be able to outspeed them. Potentially. I know Fluttermane's really fast. Yeah, I was thinking dark types too. I do like Snarl Umbreon. I'm a big fan. I'm a big Umbreon enjoyer. And I also have a shiny Umbreon in my box on a cart, so any excuse to show off my shiny little boy, I'll take. Yo, what's up, Cotton Man? How's it going? How you doing today, brother? Get the bike. Cotton Man, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Might be a big assumption on my part. Are you a big Mega Man guy? I went through a little bit of a Mega Man phase myself. I never got too big into like the OG like series. I really liked the X games though. Like I love Mega Man X. Like Mega Man X1, X2, and X3 rule. Still like X4, but a little different vibe. I also really like Battle Network. I never played enough Battle Network though. I only played the first one, then I got to a point where I needed more chips to continue. Then I was like, I don't feel like doing that. Really like the show though for Battle Network, Mega Man EXE. Show rules. I watched a lot of that in college. And me and my 1X, all we do is go to class and go home and just watch Mega Man Battle Network together. Not EXE, whatever it's called. Don't use rap. No. Free me. I haven't played Zero either. Were those the ones on the DS? I remember always hearing that the ones on the DS were like incredibly difficult. But can they really be harder than Mega Man X3? GBA. What are the ones on the DS? It's got some crazy name like ZX or some crap. Let me see. I might just be misremembering. ZX. I always heard ZX was really, really hard. Dude, there's so many Mega Man games. I remember really liking Legends back in the day when I rented it from Blockbuster, but don't really remember much outside of that though. I just remember getting stuck all the time. ZX is a Metroidvania? Okay. I'm not like... I like a Metroidvania, I'm not too crazy about them though. But I think that's because like the first two Metroidvanias I played were Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Super Metroid. And that's like a high bar to go from there, dude. Like, I started with like the best games of like, two of the best games of all time. Like genuinely. I didn't play Super Metroid till I was like an adult either. I was like 23 when I played Super Metroid for the first time. Even then I was like, oh, this game is like one of the greatest games I've ever played. I can't imagine playing that when it came out. It would have been life-changing. Let's get Hector. He's falling a little bit behind. Comment, an update on the Nuzlocke. All you've missed so far is we lost Carla the Bellsprout due to my stupidity. And we caught Wallace the Drowsy. And we defeated Misty and Surge. So we're schmoovin' pretty good. Oh yeah, we got Sand Slash too, which... Vulpix's face has always looked a little weird to me. Like, I don't know what it is. It looks like smushed. Still like the most adorable Pokemon of all time, but like... a little odd. Okay, so for the VGC team tomorrow that we're gonna try out, Ho-Oh, Koraidon, Rillaboom, Walking Wake, Fluttermane. Who's the sixth that we need? Because Rillaboom's gonna be our like Miraidon like check. Flutter's probably gonna be the Cali Shadow check. Probably have to Terra Darken on something like that. Are we good? I feel like Cali Ice is still tough for us though. Is there anybody that can one-shot Calyrex Ice? Is that even possible? That dude is so beefy. Do I bring my own Trick Room guy? I might bring some... Farigiraf. Armor Tail Farigiraf? I know about that, dude. Farigiraf was one of the Pokemon I beat the campaign with. He's immune to the one Astral Barrage. He's got Trick Room. Life Orb Koraidon. Yeah, I was thinking Life Orb Koraidon. My Koraidon I have on cart is actually pretty good. I have one friend that like actually like plays VGC and like goes to events and shit. He's like, oh, let me borrow your Koraidon. I don't have Scarlet. So it's like set up and like EV trained and shit. +2 Astral Barrage from Adamant Shadow Rider. Is Shadow Rider mixed? I thought it was just special attack. I don't want to look up its stats. It's going to make me sad. I think it's too strong. Alright, I think that's what we're going to workshop and try out tomorrow. Special attacker. Calyrex, like, it feels like the type of Pokemon that should, like, not have an held item. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like its item should be, like, wasted, like a Mega, almost. It feels like a similar situation that they did with fucking Mega Rayquaza, that disgusting Pokemon. The fact that Mega Rayquaza was allowed to, like, also hold the Life Orb is insane. We'll keep digging, it's fine. I'm getting so much XP in the Oswin now. A level cap's 29 for Erica, so... like Zamazentization, where it needs an item to be used in forms. Yeah, like, that makes sense to me if you're gonna have a Pokemon that cracked. I love this, by the way. No, dude, don't leave me alone. I'm trying to show off a goofy little thing. This guy's walking up to me and talking to me about school. 2016 was a wild time for VGC. I can't even imagine what, like, old VGC was like back in the day. I only, like, literally, like, started, like, looking at it for, like, last year. Like, I think, like, November was the first time I've ever even, like, looked at a VGC match. My friend was like, hey, look at this. Dude, the problem is, like, going back to Oswin is always a good idea. Like, VGC with Megas had to have been hell. Did I miss Confusion? Oh my god, Wallace said fuck you. Like, Charizard Y was crazy. Mega Gengar was crazy. Mega Mence was crazy. Mega Blaziken was crazy. Lucario was crazy. Mawile. Kangaskhan, I think, was too, but I feel like I was just dumb and didn't know how to play against it, maybe. I'm afraid to go in the Vita here. The Megas were so funny, though, because, like, you had shit like Charizard Y on one side, and, like, Mega Rayquaza and Mega Mewtwo's. And then you had, like, Beedrill and Pidgeot. Like, don't do anything. And it sucks, because Mega Pidgeot is, like, the coolest looking thing ever. Also Beedrill, but... Mega Kangaskhan was more 2015. Who were the big six? in 2016. Hey, look at this. This is so messed up from Game Freak, by the way. Because these are trees, right? We're gonna say these are trees and not rocks. Escape rope on a tree like that, bro? Come on now. Like, what are we doing? Chalk? I have heard chalk. My one friend who likes VGC will, like, just talk to me about it and tell me lore. And she said chalk before. I don't know what it means or stands for, but I've heard chalk. I loved Megas. Like, I really, really enjoyed Megas. I don't know if it's because, like, I was a Digimon fan as a kid also, and it was, like, very Digimon vibes. But, like, I liked Megas a lot. I think the annoying thing with Megas, though, was, like, the way speed worked for them. Because that was back before they had the dynamic speed and everything. So, like, Beedrill, for example, got really screwed by that. Because he would Mega and get the huge, huge, huge speed boost. But not for that turn. You have to wait another turn to actually get benefit from it because of how the turn order worked. That kind of sucked. Cresselia, oh my god. Cresselia Heatran is an OG combo. Hate seeing those two together. Wait, I almost said who is the L because I can't read. My god. That sounds like actual cancer to deal with, honestly. That's like 3 of my most hated Pokemon. I hate Cresselia, Heatran, and Lando T. Why does he have a Magnemite? Brother, we're on like Route like 4. We're at the beginning of the game. Why do you have this guy? Talonflame, Salamence, Xerneas, Groudon, Smeargle, and Kangaskhan. Dude, I didn't even think about that, actually. So, like, I didn't even think about, like, playing double restricted and having a Mega in addition to that. Because I was used to OU and everything, like, playing, like, singles in OU where you just, like, you had your Mega and, like, all the legendaries and shit were banned. That's so much power, dude. A Mega plus Xerneas? That's crazy. Were people doing things like where they would bring like the Mega Orb on like say Salamence and on Kangaskhan? And depending on the matchup, you decide to use one or the other? I think that could be one of the really interesting things about like Megas in VGC. You would never see that in singles, I feel like the Mega option select. Listen, bro. Singles is a different beast. They're still trying to figure out how to deal with sleep as a concept. Yeah, that was a real tough one when I like first tried VGC. Like I got hit with Fissure from a Dondozo. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, you can do that? Like you're allowed to use that? Oh yeah, the Megas were crazy in singles. They had to ban like most of them up to Ubers. Like I know they banned like Mawile, Kangaskhan, Blaziken, Lucario, Salamence. Like everybody was getting banished, dude. Charizard Y got sent up there too. The thing that like Smokin's annoying because it's like we really gotta ban Baton Pass, bro. Like Baton Pass of all things. I don't know. Smokin's very weird with stuff like that. They're like, these guys are too strong, banish them. But then they'll let like some crazy stuff go around. Like if you play Gen 4 It's impossible. Because Gen 4, if you OU right now, is ran by Ironhead, Serene Grace, Jirachi. Just power flinching everybody to death. And it's a nightmare. And it's on like literally every team and they won't ban it. Yeah, it's because like you were able to do these crazy complex baton pass chains with an Espeon in there with Magic Bounce. And there, you couldn't like taunt Magic Bounce Espeon and just stop it or anything. And it was just like, they got really into it because like, oh, you have to team build around it. And it's like, yeah. Sleep move clause. Yeah, that one's dumb too, because it just really makes like certain, like any, like Among Us way less valuable. Why am I walking? I have a bike. I need to buy Pokeballs. I have no Pokeballs. I should buy at least a shit. I forgot I need to go through Diglett Cave first too. I need Flash. I will not subject you guys to a completely pitch black rock tunnel experience. What? I'm looking for cut in the inventory, my lord. Yeah, I want to see what's currently banned for Scarlet Violet OU. Let's take a look real quick. Let's look at some smoke. Can I have dark mode, sir? Like, what are we doing here? Crazy. Crazy stuff. That's, come on. OBS is like really weird and slow at like detecting if I like change tabs sometimes or like add another tab. There we go. All right. So we can see right here. Scarlet Violet OU. We can't use Arena Trap Moody, Sandvale, Shadow Tag, or Snowcloak. Bright Powder, King's Rock, Razor Fang. You can't use Shed Tail, Baton Pass, or Lacer Specs. And you have the Smogon Y clauses, which no sleep moves, no evasion items, no evasion moves, no one-hit KOs, no Moody, and you can't cause an endless battle through like recycle and that type of thing. And you can't use the guys up in Ubers. Crazy. And like seeing stuff like Darkrai is crazy down there too. Who do we have banished up to Ubers these days? Annihilate up on Ubers. I can see that one. Chi-Yu, Cali, Baxcalibur, Chin-Pao. Esperantha? Bro, we sent Esperantha up to Ubers? Really? Bundle? We put like every Pokemon up here. Ogerpon, Palafin, Shaman Sky, Spectrier itself. Is Sneasler on there? Is Sneasler free? Dude, Volcarona is up here? No way the Volk got... What do you do that you're in Ubers now, my man? Yeah, how do I stop being bald? Thank you, Minoxidil. We're working on the full analysis. This is prior to Miraidon's ban. Wait a minute. Hang on a sec, dude. Where's Anything Goes? So Ubers is usually the tier that they have all the legendaries and stuff in. Anything Goes is where there's no rules. This is the true insane one. Crazy, bro. They had to send Cali, Shadow, and Miraidon up to Anything Goes. They were too strong for Ubers. They had to create Anything Goes back in Gen 6 when they made Mega Rayquaza. And it was just too insane and there's nobody to deal with it. So they had to make a fully new tier for him. Crazy that Miraidon and Calyrex are up there now too. Sneasler and OU? Where is the Snizzler? Am I crazy? Is Sneasler just like not in here at all? I feel like I'm blind. Okay, no, Sneasler is in Ubers. He is kind of the GOAT. That makes sense. If he wasn't up in Ubers, I'd be very confused. Like he's in the tier of like, he's up in Ubers, but not quite like strong enough. Maybe, I don't know. He's up in Ubers, that makes sense. What does Gouging Fire do? I don't know if I like this design. All right, we're getting off track. We'll look at some more of this tomorrow. That's gonna be the esports stream. That's so many Pokemon banned up the Ubers though. Like that's crazy. They have like just so many banished. It's almost like you gotta play Ubers to use half the people in Scarlet Violet at that point. No! Me and my bike. I still completely and utterly refuse to fight the guy with the Butterfree. I will not. I have PTSD from that guy from my red version run. Truly a horrifying Pokemon. Why'd I come in here? So like, is Farigiraf like good? Other than having Armor Tail? Or is it just completely carried by the ability Armor Tail? Because no priority is insane. I will say that. Pretty good. I'll lead Butterfree in here. Please don't jump me with a level 31 Diglett. For the love of God. He is carried by the ability. Throat Spray boosted Hyper Voice. Do we want him on the team that we're gonna try tomorrow? Because I feel like normal is probably not that fantastic though. Considering all the guys running around. Maybe. I don't know. We can try it out. See how it is. I think I just need somebody on that team with Trick Room to play the Trick Room game. Otherwise, like if they get Trick Room off with Callie, just GG. Granted, like I feel like every Pokemon in the damn game learns Trick Room. There's gotta be other options too. What do you call Diglett? It's gonna be Dorcas. Did I have a Dorcas? Probably. If I already use this name, it's fine. No one will know. No one will realize. Yeah, we're not using Diglett in any way, shape, or form. Dude, this cave has to be terrifying. Yeah, my concern is just not having any offensive presence against, like, the stale dogs and, like, Calyrex resisting it and stuff, but, like, it's probably fine. I never mind, I forgot it gets foul play. I'm back on train. I'm back on the Farigiraf train. Alright, I have Farigiraf, because I already used it to beat the game. So I just need to obtain Walking Wake and Ho-Oh. Then like I can build the team. Alright, not bad, not bad. That's doable. That's not too bad at all. Oh, I need the Rillaboom, which might be a little annoying. It's fine, we'll figure it out. We still have a lot of more Indigo discs to go before that though. HP up. Yeah, I know for Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, and Raging Bolt, you have to finish the Pokedex. That's been why I've been working on it while I've been playing through Indigo Disc and just trying to catch everything I can and evolving everybody. But it seems like the Pokedex, like... Because it seems like you have to do the things to increase the biodiversity in the terrarium and everything to get more of the guys to show up, so that might be super annoying. He's raid event only? Oh. Shit. Huh. And Walking Wake is like, are the raids like only every so often? They're not like, I gotta wait till they just do them and get them that way? Is that like how that works? I just assume I finished the Pokedex and can just walk up and catch the guy. Oh, sick. Alright, no Walking Wake for me then. No way the inventory's full. Let me use the HP up. Let's go with Hector. Let me get the Dream Eater TM first. I can go ahead and put that on Drowsy. That feels like the morally correct thing to do. Damn, that sucks. I really like the idea of Walking Wake on that team. Let me see. Damn. I don't know who he would slot in instead of Walking Wake then. That sucks, man. That team sounded kind of nice on paper, too. Yeah, there's no shot I'm getting a Walking Wake, then. I guess, like, the dragon is a little redundant with the Koraidon. That's my cope anyway. Who could we put in then there? Maybe just... I don't know, just put a Raging Bolt in there, like, fuck it, we ball. Doesn't really synergize, but he's a guy. Does things. I grabbed Flash, right? Like, I'm not stupid. Alright. Let me just escape rope back. Please tell me I didn't not going back to Cerulean City. Okay, thank God. Oh, that would have been so sad. You really got 4 moves? What do you even know? They're at a pound. Sable could potentially be useful if that move was actually, like... I like the stars never align for that shit, dude. Alright, 34 can get sold, and Nugget. T-Wave is gonna stay. I mean, keep Rest, too. Rest seems pretty good. Raging Bull just seems like a kind of just a generally stacked Pokemon. Like somebody like showed me what Thunderclap does, and I was like, oh, okay. Game Freak is on crack with that one. Like, that's just an insane move to make. Was Raging Bolt like... I feel like I was one of the few people that actually got Scarlet. I feel like everybody got Violet, dude. I gotta show them off. I gotta show all the Violet people what they're missing out on. Let them know real quick. You could have had this if you picked a better game. Are the other guys good? Like Iron Crown, Iron Terrakion, Iron Verizon Wireless, whatever their names are. I feel like they're not because they're psychic, and psychic is an interesting type, I feel like. We don't need rare candies. Don't need the dome. Don't need Thunder Wave. Don't need the SS ticket. Don't need cut. Crown was Cobalion, right? It's sad that the Terrakion one's not that good. Terrakion was a terror in Gen 5, man. Like, a genuinely disgusting Pokemon. Gen 5 was peak fighting, dude. Like, fighting types were just going crazy. You had Terrakion doing shit. You had Conkeldurr out there. Like, it was crazy times. Crazy times of living. Is there what? Steel Psychic, Rock Psychic, and Grass Psychic? I feel like a Rock Psychic is not the best type. Not the type we want to be putting with Psychic. Steel Psychic is fantastic though. It's a good ass typing. I have a few Pokeballs, so that's okay. You know, we're gonna start fighting people with explosion, or not explosion, excuse me. Self-destruct soon, which is a little sketch. But I think we'll be okay. Can Clefable learn Flash? She sure can. What a great Pokemon. Thank you, Sarah. Already has Water Gun, I forgot about that one. Iron Boulder is really fast and physically strong and has a signature move. That could be good. A signature move that ignores Protect sounds like it has potential. But you have to be like a big brain genius to make that work, I feel like. You have to be like thinking outside the box. Like really read your opponent. Or like you could just use Urshifu, I suppose. Instead and just always ignore. See, my problem with Raging Bolt is like... that thing is so ugly, man. Like, holy hell. What did they do to Raikou, bro? Like, Walking Awake's kind of cool looking. I don't know about Raging Bolt, dude. We're looking like a giraffe. It's a rough one. My refusal of spending money on things to make my life easier is really coming back to bite me in the ass now. But I have to buy Porygon. It's my duty as Porygon's strongest soldier. I wish Porygon Z was like actually good. It does kind of suck that he exists to enable Eviolite Porygon too. I guess Big Fast Tri-Attack's just ain't it after all. Competitive Pokemon isn't cheap. Dude, I remember like my friend was telling me that like the prize pools for like VGC like just went up like a few years ago, and like you'll make a few thousands now. Like I think like you win worlds, you get like what 30K or some shit like that these days, and like that's honestly kind of crazy. Like to me, like it's still that low compared to other like esports. Like this is Pokemon we're talking about, cause like they got money. Like, that's the biggest grossing media franchise in the world. They got more to be throwing around. It's like I come from like League of Legends was like the esport I played most of my time in. Like I was really into that. Dude, those guys were getting like $1 million contracts. Like you win worlds, win like 5 million or some crazy stuff like that. Same with like Dota and everything. I feel like the Pokemon, the VGC people like get paid comparatively so little. Now, I'm sure Wolfie is a multi-millionaire because he's got like, he's the GOAT, like brand sponsors and his YouTube channel and everything, but purely tournament earnings, it feels so little. I guess at that point, you're just hoping like you go to like an event, win enough to like pay for your flight and like travel and like your hotel and everything, and you just hang out with the homies. You know what I mean? I forgot about this guy. I forgot about the worst Pokemon in the game. Not gonna give the kill to Sarah as much as I think that would be funny. Competitive Pokemon must have been a bitch back in the day though. Like when you didn't have a good way of getting like perfect IVs and all that stuff. And the tournaments were paying like crap, like crazy, honestly. People had to have been jetting Pokemon though, right? Like surely, just for their own sanity at that point. How strict is like jetting with tournaments and everything? Because I know obviously like you can't. But if you gen a Pokemon that's like up to code and like legal, like can they detect that? He lived. Yeah, I feel like it has to be just like just time-wise. Why does he have 2 Beedrills? What is this team, my man? What are you, crazy? The strict hack check? How strict are we talking? Because I know obviously like they'll pick up your Wonder Guard Spiritomb, but like if you make a completely legitimate seeming Pokemon, will it still get detected? Alright, this is Route 9, which means we can get another Pokemon here. I can't imagine we'll get anybody we care about here though. I don't even know what else is on this route other than like Voltorb though. I guess there's no Pokemon. That took forever. The ID of the Pokemon can tell. Really? Interesting. Did we have a Rattata? I don't know if we had Rattata. Hold up, I gotta consult the VOD. Wait a sec, dude. I don't know if we had the boy. We had a Pidgey. Who did we go in the Brock with? Hang on. I really feel like I should just screen capture my like main monitor instead of just individual things. Yo, I don't think we had a Rattata. Yeah, we call it Jigglypuff out here. Interesting. Wait. Oh shit, we can actually get this Rattata then. Dude, a level 17 Rattata is like, that's not bad. Like, I don't mind that at all. Eradicate's kind of clean. I almost didn't get that Rattata. Good lord. So is genning one of those things people will do for like an unofficial tournament? Like an unofficial local or like an online unofficial tournament? But if you do anything like legitimate, like an actual Pokemon company event, like you'll just make the team. Let's see. All right. Like that, we need a name. Who we got? You feel like a... It's like a guy. Just a guy. That's our boy Guy. Online tours mostly don't care. Are the online tours like official? You know, if only I actually read the whole article in the VGC guide the other day talking about how the circuit is set up, but all these questions I have could have been answered if I actually like opened my eyes. Because I know like they have like online, like official like regionals and all that good stuff, but like, are there like official online events too? There are official online tournaments? Interesting. Dude, I wish this Pokemon was usable. Why does, like, Kanto Sandslash have to be so sad and so bad? It is so power crap. Was the Alolan one good back in, like, Gen 7 VGC era? I heard the Marowak one was pretty good, and I do love Marowak. Marowak's probably my second favorite. Cubo and Marowak are probably my second favorite Pokemon. Let's level up Wallace. I would like him to evolve. You probably got Machops too. You know what? Right now, I'm gonna, because I remembered, I talked about this earlier when I went with the protein powder story. I never dumped my shaker out, so I'm gonna do that right this second before I forget, because I know I will. Okay. The protein shaker has been rinsed. Not be having biohazardous materials on this stream. We're good. Nice, clean little boy. Actually did something intelligent for once. However, I did forget to grab water, but that's fine. I drank no water this entire stream. There's protein powder and coffee. So, future Cujo is going to be a little dehydrated, but that's not my problem. That's future Cujo's problem. Is that Slitherwing? It is Slitherwing. Dude, I still like... Every time I look at Slitherwing, my opinion on it changes. Because, like, I love Volcarona. Iron Moth is sick. Slitherwing, though, I'm like, I don't know about it. Then I see it, I'm like, wait, no, he's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then the opinion changes once again. You could self-destruct. Osmond is the best bet for that. I wish he blew up. That'd been so funny. Well, Onyx doesn't do anything, but I'll stay in. No way he's trying to get me with bind. Come on, man. Let me live. What type of Slitherwing? Is he like fighting bug or something, right? The Paradox Pokemon are like the most like crazy types. Every time I fought one, like playing through the game, or like saw one, I'm like, that's not what I expected. Only like the Donphan ones made sense to me. And Grey Tusk and Treads. The good old Heracross typing. How do you get a level 20 Caterpie? Genuinely, what are you doing, sir? I think I like the Scarlet Paradox Pokemon better than the Violet ones. Yeah, I do like that. I think it is a really cool idea. I just kind of wish the robot Pokemon were like more varied color-wise. I just feel like so many of them are like just, oh, it's gray because robots. While like the dinosaur ones are more like varied and colorful. My favorite one is probably Grey Tusk, though. I love Grey Tusk. Donphan was one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid because of the anime and everything, and so I'm so thankful they made like a really, really cool version of Donphan. Treads is cool too, but I don't have Violet, so I wasn't really exposed to it. No way you got one turned. I'm just trying to eat your dreams, cuz. You can't disable. That's just an insane thing to do to somebody. That's literally the disable sound effect. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes, Game Freak. I recognize that one. I thought they were slick. Oh, I like Iron Jugulus. That guy's cool too. Yeah, I like Iron Moth and Iron Jugulus and Iron Shreds. The rest of them are like, eh. Like the Tyranitar one is meh. I don't like Iron Hands, but I am a big hater of Hariyama in general. It's just like, Hariyama, bro, like, really? I don't know, like, people like Hariyama like that to be making robots of him. We go Wallace here again, it's fine. He's not gonna die to a crit karate chop. Low kick's a crazy one to go for. I'm eating his dreams. I'm gonna look up the Paradox Pokemon. Let me eat the dreams first before I do something stupid. Or he's so self-sufficient now. Holy shit. Drowsy's kind of the best Pokemon in the game. Wait a minute. I'll still go Osmond because I am afraid of self-destruct. I don't know if they have it quite just yet, but I know in Rock Tunnel they'd be doing it. Alright, let me look up the Paradox Pokemon real quick. Got a nice little list on server. Yeah, we do. Okay. Just need... Yeah, I'm on. Thanks, OBS. All right. Gray Tusk, literally the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Screamtail, not a fan. Brute Bonnet, it's alright. Fluttermane is okay. It's fine. It's honestly so similar to Misdrevious, I wouldn't even, like, I forget it's even, like, different. It just looks like Misdrevious to me. I think I do like Slitherwing. I'm coming around to it. Sandy Shocks is a Pokemon that I think is horrible looking. And I liked it ironically, and now I unironically like Sandy Shocks. So I'm on Team Sandy Shocks now. Roaring Moon's cool. I like that Roaring Moon is related to Mega Salamence because they have a similar shape and everything. I think that's a cool piece of lore. Walking Wake is sick. Gouging Fire is okay. I don't like Raging Bolt at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. It's so weird. Treads is really cool. I like Bundle just because its head pops off when it dies. I think that's really cool. Hands I don't like. I really like Jugs. I like Iron Moth. I don't like Treads or Thorns. Rock Electric is a weird type. Valiant's cool. I do like Iron Valiant. Not a fan of Leaves at Boulder or Crown. They just look like robots versions of like the base forms, which, yeah. I know that's what they're supposed to be, but like, come on now. Like, they were going crazy with these guys' designs, and these just feel like they're playing it a little safe. I guess I was kind of even with them, actually. They gotta stop doing stuff with Tyranitar, though, I'm telling you, man. Because they tried Mega Tyranitar, that wasn't it. Not even as good as regular Tyranitar. Iron Thorns? I refuse to believe that thing is nearly as good as Tyranitar. Tyranitar is the GOAT for a reason. Just let him be him. I'll take a Growl. It gives us more defense. Wait, this is fine. Keep giving me more money. No. You're supposed to do it again. I need to have this guy keep using Payday on me. Is that the play? Is that how I'm going to afford my Porygon? I'm going to sit here and just farm this guy? Yeah, that'd be psychotic. I can't do that. That would be the play of an absolute lunatic. I actually could do that if I wasn't a fool and got my Meowth I encountered earlier killed. If I had Meowth, that would be a sick play. Dude. Where can I get a Meowth? I actually might, if I can get Meowth, I'm spamming Payday as much as possible. And just grinding Porygon that way. Which is a real lunatic play. Alright, we already got our encounter for this. We got this guy here. I can't wait to put all this effort into Porygon and have it die on like the first fight, because it sucks. I can't wait. It's gonna be such a great clip, dude. I'm ready for it. Wallace stays in here. It was a mistake. What is Hypno? Hypno's gotta be like 26. Surely. Well, fairy, huh? Don't use Metronome. There is no move in Pokemon that scares me more than Metronome. I remember the first Nuzlocke I've ever done in my life was Blue version, like way back when Nuzlocke first became a thing. It had to have been like 2010 or something. I was doing this run, dude. It was a long time ago. I lost my Snorlax to a Clefairy that used Metronome. And it was so depressing. I think about that all the time. Every time I see Metronome, I get afraid. Is a Metronome like Horn Drill? And it was higher level than my Snorlax and just one-shot it. So does this stay Flash now? Okay, no, I have to... That's fine. Just give me my encounter. Just knows how to mouse cursor. Geodude's good. I actually like Geodude. We take that, actually. Look at me, Adobe Reader pop-ups. Come on now. Not midstream. This could be Geats. Not to be confused with Geese. I would like to put him on the team right now, but was in a local fun tournament that does Metronome only. Dude, that sounds actually funny as hell. Like, a Metronome is a fun ability. I will never use that because I feel like I never get anything positive happening from Metronome. I feel like every time I use Metronome, it's like, oh yeah, you wanted self-destruct, right? You want to just pop. We may have to spread the XP out a little more. I need Vita to level up. Our level cap is 29. I think Hector's gonna get back in the mix too. Yeah, Nino's gonna be good against Erica. Vita and Wallace also. Those three are what we're working on now. Osmond and Nino are like on duty to just help level people up just in case. Let me put away that. What other TMs do we have? Well, I can dig out, so that's kind of fun. 24 can get deposited. 44 can get deposited. Butterfree can learn teleport? Really? Huh. I didn't know that. Butterfree and Venomoth are such weird Pokemon. Like, they want to be psychic so bad. Like, they just want to be on the team. Like, we're just honorary psychic types. Low-key, I'm surprised I didn't have, like, anybody in Scarlet and Violet that has, like, a Psychic Terra Butterfree or Venomoth. Alright. I think we're gonna cut the stream there today. A little earlier than usual, but I have a lot of meal prepping I gotta do for the week. I neglected it yesterday a little bit and pushed it back a day. So I gotta fry up like 4 pounds of chicken, separate that all into my meals for lunch and dinner, all that dumb stuff. Also, I actually have work tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed early. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I just muted this damn thing, good lord. Yeah, like 2 Eastern, EST, I don't know what time that is for you guys. We're gonna do the VGC stuff tomorrow. Back on Showdown, doing all that good stuff, trying that out. Thank you guys for sticking around for the rest of your nights, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.